You are staring at a screen right now, consuming this video. But do you even know how the internet got here? It wasn't magic. It wasn't Steve Jobs. It was pure, unadulterated Cold War paranoia. Flashback to 1957. The Soviets launch Sputnik, a tiny metal ball in space. The US government loses its collective mind. They're in space. We need better tech. So they create ARPA, a top-secret club for nerds with unlimited military funding. Back then, computers weren't in your pocket. They were the size of entire rooms. And they were lonely. They couldn't talk to each other. They were isolated metal boxes. Enter Paul Baran. He realizes that if a nuke hits a central hub, communications are dead. His crazy idea? A web, a decentralized network. If one node dies, data just takes another path. To do this, they invented packet switching. Sound boring? It's brilliant. Imagine taking a letter, shredding it into a puzzle, mailing the pieces separately, and your friend magically glues it back together instantly. That's your data. The year is 1969. The network is called ARPANET. It's time for the first test. UCLA is about to call Stanford. The plan? Type the word login. They type L. Stanford gets it over the phone line. We got the L. They type O. We got the O. History is happening, baby.
They type G, and the entire system crashes. Total blackout. The first internet message in human history was just LO, like a confused greeting. Fast forward to the 70s. ARPANET isn't alone anymore. Other networks are popping up everywhere. But we had a massive problem. The networks spoke different languages. They couldn't connect. Enter two gigachads of computer science, Vint Cerf and Bob Kahn. They invent TCP/IP, the universal translator, the digital duct tape that holds the internet together. TCP breaks the data down. IP slaps an address label on it. Boom. Global communication. In 1971, a guy named Ray Tomlinson thought, what if I can send a message to a specific person? He invents email, and to separate the name from the computer, he chooses a random useless key on his keyboard. The @ symbol. @ Now the most famous character in the world. You're welcome. But through the 80s, the internet was just black screens and green text. Boring nerd stuff. It wasn't user-friendly. You had to type complicated commands just to read a document. Until 1989. In Switzerland at CERN, a physicist named Tim Berners-Lee was tired of losing track of files. He imagined a system of hypertext. Clicking a word takes you to another page. He single-handedly wrote HTML, HTTP, and built the first web browser. He called it the World Wide Web, the WWW. The internet finally had a face. The first website went live in 1991. It was just an ugly page explaining what the web was. And the craziest part? He gave it away for free. No patents, no royalties, absolute legend. The 90s arrived. The public gets access. Enter the iconic screeching sound of dial-up modems. Your mom picks up the phone, boom, disconnected. You lose a 4-hour image download. Browsers like Mosaic and Netscape Navigator made it colorful. The web became a wild west. Late 90s, the dot-com boom. Investors threw billions at literally any company with .com in the name. Pet food online? Here's $50 million. It was a frenzy of dumb money. Year 2000, the bubble bursts. Thousands of companies vanish overnight. Trillions lost. But from the ashes, a new beast arose. Web 2.0, the interactive internet. No longer just reading. You started creating. Blogs, forums, Wikipedia. Google conquered search by analyzing links. Goodbye, chaotic web directories. Then came the social media explosion. MySpace, Facebook, YouTube. We became addicted to attention. 2007. Steve Jobs reveals the iPhone. The internet leaves the desk and enters your pocket forever. No more logging off. You are now constantly plugged into the matrix.
We gained all the knowledge in human history and used it to share memes and cat videos. Most people think the internet is in the clouds. It's not. It's thick, massive cables running at the bottom of the ocean. From a paranoid military backup plan to the nervous system of the entire human race. And to think, it all started with a crashed system trying to say "Ello." Hit subscribe.